Well, good morning, guys. It's me again. I wanted to talk to you this morning. First, I want to say thank you for all the outpours of signatures that I received on my petition. I still have quite a bit ways to go, but I'm almost there. 200 and counting signatures is what I have now. And again, I'm ever so grateful to you. I want to talk to you this morning because after the last video, I got so many phone calls, emails rather, I'm sorry. I got so many emails in regards to the statement that I made about if your boyfriend or if your husband is pushing on you or talking down to you, telling you that you're in an abusive relationship. So let me touch that first before I go any further. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. If, excuse me, if your boyfriend, your intimate partner, your lover, whatever he is in your life, if he is snatching on you, if he's slapping on you, if he's choking you, if he has told you over and over again that you are nothing, nobody wants you but him, you're stupid, you're fat, you're ugly, and even if you are overweight, don't let anyone talk to you like that. Because trust and believe, even if you're overweight, there's someone out there that's looking for someone just like you and will love and appreciate you, all of you. So, yes, I said that. And yes, I meant it, and I still stand firm on it. You're in an abusive relationship. There's nothing in that relationship that tells me that you're truly cared for or that you truly love. And in all actuality, he has some problems with himself because that's really what abuse is about. Abuse is never about us. It's never about us. It's about what they feel or what they don't feel for themselves. And so they take and they try to inflict what they're feeling, their emptiness, upon us. So don't let them do it. You deserve better. And in real world, a real man wouldn't hit a woman anyway. See, to me, it's a coward for someone to, to inflict pain or to bully someone that you know is inferior to you. You know that they're no match to you. You know there's no possibility they could stand up against you. So why would you choose a person like that anyway to challenge when there is no challenge? So that makes you a coward. That's what that makes you. And me personally, I learned it in my latter life, but I wouldn't want a coward in my circle anyway. So, ladies, don't let him do that to you. Do not. See, I'm one of those ones where I can say, if I were you. I'm one of those ones I could say, well, I've been there before. And see, that's one of the main reasons why I feel like I'm able to stand on this platform and talk about it. You see, I learned in my research that 66% of women die in their own homes by the hands of a lover, intimate partner, by a man that they love and they trust. And I also learned that 77% of women die by the hands of a gun, by that same lover, by that person they love and they trust. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. I don't know what state you live in, and it really doesn't matter because in every state, trust me, the subject is prevalent. The subject needs to be addressed. This has to stop. We are letting our young ladies grow up thinking that it's okay to get knocked around. Back in the day, it wasn't excusable. But back in the day, a lot of things happened that, as of today, that we know better. And when you know better, you just do better. We can't let our young ladies grow up thinking that he loves her if he hit her. He loves her if he smack her a couple times. He loves her if he talks about her and then in the next month, well, I love you. Well, see, you made me mad. You make me do that. You make me crazy. I'm so in love with you. That's some bull crap. That's some nonsense. And it's stupid, really, when you really listen to it. See, I heard all those things a long time ago. And boy, let me tell you, when I would hear him, I would be like, okay. I even started second guessing myself. Well, what did I do to piss him off? I need to not do that anymore. See, that's the mentality of most victims. And let's talk about this video with, excuse me, y'all, my sinuses is acting up a little bit this morning. So let's talk about this video with this so-called baseball player, this Vasquez, whatever Squez his name is. I know he a coward. I know that. So that should be his middle name, if not anything else. So he's on this video, and see, to show you how he knows what he's doing is foul. So he and this young lady comes through this door to go down a flight of steps. As soon as he closes the door, where he thinks no one else can see him, he gives her the first blow. Now, my thought on that is, if she could have just came out of her purse with that heat. Because, see, people like that, they'll take you to a whole different level. Now, this young lady, see, I discussed this with my husband last night, and I told him, because my husband has a bad saying, well, why is she staying? Why don't she just leave? It's not that simple, people. I know you think that it should be. But in the real world, it's not. Do you know that 53% of women die by the hands of a lover after they leave him? Because some people, some cowards, they're not men, some cowards feel like, you left me? You really, really left me? Okay, you know what? I can't have you. Nobody can. So they end up stalking the woman. They end up killing the woman. Sometimes even in front of her children. This has got to stop. And I am not going to shut up. I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to do anything of the sort until we get some things in motion to stop this nonsense. These women don't have to die. They do not have to die. And my heart just hurts when I think about all the statistics of the women that have died, and some of these cowards kill the children too. People, I know you're busy with your life. I know this. I know you're busy being a soccer mom. I know you're busy running your new business. I know you're busy doing all of that. And I respect it. Oh my God, I respect it. You do it. But I just need you to take a moment in time to consider doing something or help doing something to stop this nonsense. Because if you got daughters, they're not exempt. They're not exempt. And I know you got sisters, aunties, cousins. I am just sad in my soul for the way that women are losing their lives. Children are being exposed to this nonsense. And for those of you who know me, who is in my immediate circle, then you would know that I have a son that's incarcerated. And he is incarcerated as an indirect effect of domestic violence. You see, my son, for many years, he watched me get thrown around, cut up, a little bit of everything. And in his mind, when he got older, he just wasn't allowed those type of things to happen if he could avoid it. You see, he did something about it, unfortunately. You don't want your children to end up like that. You don't want your children to be forced with the decision that I wasn't able to do anything for my mother, so I must do this. I'm obligated. Or you don't want the child to grow up as he said he did in his life, all and through his mind, all he thought about is, what could he do to save me? What could he do to inflict pain to save me? That's a hell of a burden to put on a child. And had I known what I know today, there is no way in on this green earth, I would have subjected my child to it for so long. But see, that's how God works. Even today, I say thank you for what I've been through because I know that there was a reason. Don't get me wrong, the God we serve, he don't do bad things to us, so let me clear this up immediately. But what he does is he kind of stands back and takes his hands off us, and he allows things to happen. And for whatever reason, we'll never understand it and we'll never know why. But I do know this, that everything that happened to me was part of my story. And that's how God meant for it to happen. I believe that in my gut, and that's what gives me comfort. So I've taken what I've been through, my hindsight, and I'm using it for my foresight. I will not be a product of my past. I will not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ending of this little discussion. I just wanted to touch base with you about this guy and about these questions I was getting to clear up that domestic violence is real. It's real. And whether he's knocking you around or if he's taking your money, if he's got you afraid, or if you've cut your friends off, if you don't talk to your family, if you've cut everybody out in your circle that you had before you got with him, and now the only person in your space is him, and he is so comfortable with that because he feels like this allows him a greater opportunity to control you. Who is he to control you? He's a coward. Don't let him do it. Because if you put him in a square with another man, with a real man, you'd be surprised of the outcome. He chose you because he felt like he could. He's not ready to stand up against someone who would challenge him back. And that's what makes him so much of a coward. It takes me to pray daily, to not despise and not to hate when it comes to the offenders that inflict pain upon people because of what they feel for them sorry selves. You all be blessed. This is Miss V, and I'll be back. So have a blessed day, and I think I'm going to get to work now. Bye-bye.